Hey up lads, it's Camper Kosh here from Kosh Bushcraft, and today I want to talk about Micarta. If you looked at my other video, this is the material I used to make this knife, the handle on the knife. So, for those who don't know what Micarta is, it's compressed cloth which is made into a board covered in epoxy resin, put into a board. This one's made out of black denim, which is basically black jeans. This one's made from black denim and blue linen, striped through. This one's made from tie-dye material, layer upon layer, if you can see that on the camera. Layer upon layer of tie-dye. A look at that. And today's video is going to be talking about how to get a piece of micarta you can actually use. Not one you have to spin quick on camera so people can't see the thickness of it. You need something you can use, not something that's this thick on this end and this thin on that end. An actual piece of handle scale you can use. This is what you need. This one's tie-dye with a black liner, if the camera can make it out. The back thickness is black, so it looks like the knife has a black liner, and then the rest is tie-dye through it, so it's black on the back. Look, with a black denim one there. But yeah, basically I wanted to point out a few mistakes. I'm not going to sit here and paste 20 layers of jeans and let you watch me do that. What I'm going to do is talk through the mistakes I see people making. This mould here, let me just zoom in a little bit. This mould here is a simple 3 pieces of wood screwed together. That's your form. Piece of wood on top to push down. They need to be thick wood. You don't want any of this warping. Don't use a board. Make sure you need these. You need to have these. When you place your fabric inside and it's wet, covered in resin, it's gonna slip off of the mould when you put the weight on top. You need sides. Right. Also, the finish on it will end up woody and grainy if you did it like this. So to get a better finish, you use something that is smooth. I've just used a little bit of thin board, like a backing off a wardrobe, to line the actual mould. Line it, then your fabric would go in. Then this would go on top, with this on top of there, and that's your form. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people, they're doing it, and when you squash that down, you're not going to get a regulated thickness. What I mean by regulated thickness is the same thickness all the way through on either side, a perfect sheet. You're not going to get that by just clamping that down. So what you do, when you put your wax paper in to stop stuff from sticking to your mould, you place it in there, your material goes in like so, and this is the magic cure sacrificial wood. This wood is getting thrown away, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside there with all the gooey resin that's going to come out. The wood's shorter than the mold, so that you could the resin can escape from the sides. 2 pieces of sacrificial wood. Then another mistake I keep seeing people make. These two pieces of sacrificial wood are gonna, when this goes down on top, they are gonna regulate the thickness. You pile it up until it's just a bit above that. You push on it, and if you can push on it and put a bit of pressure, and it gets clean contact with both of these pieces of wood, then that's your regulated. It's not going to go any deeper on that end or deeper on that end because of the 2 pieces of wood that you've put in. That is why these are so important. I see people all the time getting different thicknesses, a load of rubbish. You're not going to be able to use that. It's going to be a nightmare to use. You could use it, but it's going to be a nightmare if you don't regulate it. So then another mistake that I see people doing is rolling this up like a parcel. There's no need to do that. What you do is you get your fabric on, fold it over, smooth the fabric down, place this on, and then straight on top with your mould. Clamp this down either side. Any resin that's escaping will come between these 2 pieces of paper. It'll creep down here and it'll creep along, and then it'll dry. It won't end up all over. It'll creep out. It'll creep out there, but when you open this, you've got a smooth surface. If you parcel that up, every fold that you put in there and every extra layer that goes around will show in your surface when you're finished. That is the point. All you need is to fold it over. Simple. You don't need to go wrapping it in all sorts like people do and end up with creases and patterns running all over. You want, when you're finished, a smooth surface. Can the camera pick that up? There isn't a blemish in that surface. Not a blemish. That's what you need. Spend time on your mould. Sacrificial pieces of wood. If it's not the right depth, you're not making micarta properly. If it's thick here and thin there, it's going to be a nightmare to use as a knife. An absolute nightmare. But anyway, that's my video on making micarta. If you want to buy any of the pieces, including this mad piece of micarta right here, if you want to buy any of these, have a look on eBay under Crazy Micarta, and no one else makes micarta like this. You won't find micarta like this anywhere. If you see a piece and it looks like this, that is my piece. You will not mistake it for any other micarta. Beautiful piece, and it's for sale on eBay, so have a look.